What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TJ, man. Back with another reaction. Today I got another interview for y'all boys. It says Boosie. It look like they talking about Tory getting, his sentence and shit like that. We finna get straight into it. He's talking about he got 10 years. 10 years for weed is insane. Bro, I'd be scared as fuck riding around with weed, bro, because whenever I get weed, bro, I get locked. I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, let me listen to this shit.
Tory Lanez, he just got denied a bond to try to get him out. He's also filed a bunch of appeals, mistrials, anything else like that, all of which have been denied.
Damn.
Now, our last interview, I believe, was he already sentenced to the 10 years? Our last interview? I think he was.
So that mean he gotta serve them? Like if all of them shits get denied, does that mean he just gotta serve them shits until he could get out? Like that shit is fucked, bro. I heard the case is fucked. I ain't gonna lie. Like the evidence was pointing to he wasn't even a shooter for real. I think. I don't even know, bro. I just be talking.
But what we had broken recently was that early on in his case, he was offered a 4-year plea deal that he turned down.
I would have took that shit. I ain't gonna lie. If my lawyer would have told me that if I have to fight this case, you know what I'm saying, and I don't win this shit, I could possibly get 10 instead of taking this 4, nigga. I'm taking that 4 easy, swift, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking that bitch swift. I'm finna do my little 2 years, get out easy. What?
And just yesterday, when I did an interview, and I'm not going to say who it is because people start connecting the dots, but I did an interview with someone, and they had like their publicists around them, and I was talking to one of the publicists, and she told me she was actually working with Tory early on, the whole crisis management shit, and she said that he was offered a 3-year plea deal early on, and he turned that down.
Damn!
To turn down 3 years and ended up getting 10. Does that surprise you?
He would have been out right now. Fuck.
Yeah. You understand this too, Vlad, bro. Like,
oh fuck, y'all boys, I'm dying. This shit punching for real, man. I ain't gonna lie.
it was a bad move on his part, but people who never been to prison, 3 years, that's a long time.
Sounds like a lot.
That sounds like a lot, but it's not. It sounds like a lot, but somebody who's never been to prison, my nephew did the same thing, bro. They offered him 28 on the body. When they offered him 15 on the body. He denied it and took him to the trial, and they gave him 28.
I would have took that 15, bro.
He would have been home probably this year.
Because I know I ain't got that type of money to fight that shit. I'm taking that 15. I'll see y'all in a little bit, man.
Time you gotta understand when they got you, bro. I mean, like.
In a bit, yeah. In a bit, still.
If I was Tory Lanez, I would have raised my hand, apologized.
Yeah.
Been on the way home.
You would have been home by now. You would have been home.
Tory, man, Tory. I want to hear his music when it come out. I gotta give me a feature.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, it's just I don't think he had enough. No, I would say what I'm saying. I'm gonna stick with what I'm saying. A person who's never been to prison, we can't expect them to say 3 years is
nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Person who woke up every day. Person who has a child who he's raising.
Yeah.
You look at them kids like, man, I don't want to leave these kids, man.
Right. So you throw a Hail Mary.
I think I might, and most of the time the lawyers, they not gonna tell you.
No, I heard his lawyers was trying to tell him, but he wouldn't listen because his actual lawyer, it was a black woman who was like a superstar here in LA. Yeah. She wouldn't take the trial. He had to go get a whole new lawyer because she was like, I'm not doing this. Yeah, I'm not doing the whole Kelsey Shotter defense. I'm not. You're going to have to get someone else to go embarrass themselves in this courtroom because I'm not going to come up with this ridiculous defense at this point. You know what I'm saying? That's how you could tell that he's just not listening to his lawyer. If his actual lawyer quit and he had to scramble and get someone else last minute,
I didn't know that.
That means you're not
I didn't
listening
know
to
that
your lawyer.
either.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something.
Shit.
I talked to a lawyer in LA who knows the judge
Why am I
personally,
just now?
Yeah.
who told
What? Why ain't we hear about this shit? I thought the lawyers he had the whole case was the lawyers he had, like he been talking to, like type shit.
me that this judge is the most reasonable judge in the whole LA system. They brought all types of guilty motherfuckers to this judge, and they giving him probation and slap on the wrist and everything else. Like he said, if I was Tory's lawyer, I could have easily gotten him a year and 5 years probation. Because back then, Megan was not cooperating in the very beginning. It wasn't until he dropped that mixtape on her, you know what I'm saying, and dissed her on the mixtape and said that she wasn't really shot and started to mock her. That's when things started to get really bad. But in the very beginning,
I totally forgot
Megan was
he
trying to
did
protect
that
her.
shit. He really
She
did
didn't
do
say
that
Tory
shit.
shot me and whatever else.
Man, that judge was lenient, man. That was a lenient judge. He could have got 23.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gave you 10 on 23.
Yeah. Even with
Most time a rapper, you would have.
They would have threw the book at that nigga.
Then his arrogance.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that was a nice judge to give you 10.
Right. And here's the thing. People don't think about
Other
this
people
part.
would have maxed your ass out.
Listen. People, for some reason, forget this very important part of this case.
What?
Tory Lanez is a foreigner. He's Canadian. A foreigner, came to America and shot an American citizen.
Yeah. I forgot
and thinks
about
that they're
that
going to
shit.
get leniency. Go to another country and shoot one of their people and see what the fuck happens. Go to France and shoot a French guy. You know what I'm saying? See how nice the court system is to you.
Go to Louisiana.
Go to Louisiana.
Go to Louisiana.
Same case.
I got 10 years for third offense marijuana. Like I tell people.
The same thing that Tory got for shooting somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got 10 years for
marijuana,
weed, bro.
which is it legal in Louisiana
yet? Which is legal
but marijuana,
in other
it's
places.
Marijuana.
7 grams, 13 grams, and probably 28 grams. 3 different times.
That's nothing.
Are you hearing me, Vlad?
That's personal use.
Vlad, and I was never off of rehab, Vlad.
Yeah.
I've never been to rehab at all, Vlad.
That's crazy.
And I had a problem for years smoking marijuana. I just stopped in June when I got arrested because the judges either go to jail or smoke.
They're coming straight in. Trust me, I've got.
No, boy, we're finna get
Smoke
back into
weed.
it.
And I hate how weed smell now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So when
Yeah,
I
when
said
you're
that, a
not
lot
on
of people
nothing.
took that offense like Boosie says anything. No, I'm telling you what would have happened to him in Louisiana. If you would have shot our pride and joy, Megan Thee Stallion, in her foot to where them knees can't work, you know she got them knees. Man, they would have maxed you out, bro.
25.
We got Jim Crow laws, bro.
Yeah. He got lucky.
I forgot about
You know, like, man, bro, he got blessed, man. He gonna come home a stronger person. He gonna know who his people is. Prison made me out of sharper everything, man. It's school, man. It's school. You just gotta survive it.
I mean, listen, he learned the lesson that you can't listen to social media. You can't listen to people in your ear. You got to listen to your fucking lawyers, man. That's what I always say. You know, when I am dealing with someone, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like Tax Stone. Tax Stone wanted to do an interview before his trial. And I'm like, let me talk to your lawyer. The lawyer said, this is the worst idea in the world. I had to tell him I'm not going to do it. That's my friend. But I said, I'm not, your lawyer told me not to do it.
Yeah.
If you want to go.
What the fuck? Why don't people listen to their lawyers sometimes? I do feel like some
do it with someone else.
Some lawyers
I'm not
be
gonna be
looking
the
out,
face
bro. You
of
niggas be
getting
acting.
fucked up
You niggas
in
be
this
wildin'.
courtroom. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
of you niggas be
There's
wildin'.
lots of other
bro.
outlets out there, but your lawyer's telling me, so I'm listening to your lawyer. I'm not listening to you right now. You're paying this guy. He knows better than both of us. I don't think Tory listened to, you know, everything I heard was that Tory was just a difficult client.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was listening to his lawyers. He's dropping fucking mixtapes about the victim, fighting with August Alsina. You know what I mean? Just
I ain't gonna
doing
lie, he
everything
was
you're not
wildin',
supposed
bro.
to do, leaving comments on Instagram, like, you know, DMing people like me and talking shit to me, like, you know, so you're now creating, you know, animosity with the media, like you know what I'm saying? Like this, it doesn't make any sense. You're the only one on trial here, Everyone else can give a shit.
Right.
But, you know,
What is up with
I've been
Vlad,
saying
bro?
it.
This nigga
2 years
been.
before the trial, I said he's going to jail.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's all laid out there.
Last year,
He was mad
year
at
and a
me. He
half,
DM'd me
bro. He
all
been
angry,
on
and I'm
this
like,
shit.
okay, you can be mad at me, don't matter. And he got his 10, but he could have gotten 3. Now I found out 3 out in a year and a half
He would have been out.
with some little
New
extra
mixtape.
time and shit
Yeah,
like that.
I'm
A year and
out.
a half, easy.
I should
You
have
get
shot it
deported,
in the
but
mouth.
you're gonna get deported no matter what. You shot. You're a foreigner that shot an American.
Yeah, they probably gonna have that jet waiting on them. Bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, they probably.
No, he's not gonna step foot in America ever again. In life. That's how it works. In life. I don't care if you got Rolling Loud. I don't care if you perform at the Super Bowl. you better go to
If I can
Toronto.
tell them anything, I just tell them, take this as a
learning lesson.
A learning lesson, bro. Like, because it's different these days. He still got a following.
He does.
You got people speaking up for Tory. Like, people mad at them 10 years, bro. You have a lot of people.
People argue with me on Twitter.
Man, I was on a plane one day and a
I
lady
know all
came to
this
me
shit,
and
though.
said, aren't you a entertainer? And I said, yes, because she saw people taking pictures. And I said, yes, ma'am. I just want to let you know that Tory Lanez was done wrong. He was wrong.
Oh, yeah.
10 years of your life. I'm like, oh my gosh, this shit is serious.
No, listen, when I put up...
I was like, man, woman, I didn't do anything
Yeah, when I put up the tweet and said, listen, I just found out, I had announced that it was 4 years. I found out that actually he had a 3-year plea deal that he turned down. You know what people start replying? That just proves he's innocent. He'd be crazy to face 25. But if he's innocent, he's obviously innocent. That's why he turned down the 3. Well, no, you're right. He turned down the 3 because he'd never been in prison before. He was scared. He's 5'3". You know what I'm saying? Never been in prison.
He's 5'3". Tory Lanez is not 5'3". This nigga's 5'3" for real? Bro, ain't no way. Bro, what?
He's in a fucking... Now, I remember 10-9
My little
Jake said
brother
something
is
interesting.
way
He
taller
said
than this nigga.
He's going to have, unless he's completely in PC the whole time, he's going to have some problems. Because California State Prison is very serious on the gang shit.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't care about the celebrity shit.
No.
So when it goes down, whatever skin color you are, you better bang with those dudes.
You don't have the opportunity to be the celebrity in there. If you're a general population and it pops off, you're required to get involved. You have to pick up a knife. You have to. It's mandatory. So the situation he's in now, he has to basically forget about being a celebrity.
Yeah.
They don't care. You're not a rapper. Motherfucker, the blacks and the whites are going at it. The blacks and the Mexicans are going at it. The whites and the... You know what I'm saying? If you're on the side of whatever race is getting attacked, you'd better fucking fight or else they're going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And because I guess I remember I was talking to someone because I guess there's no like gang sections in California State Prison. It's not like they separate the Crips and the Bloods and the Latin Kings. Like everyone's just there together.
Okay.
So when shit goes down,
they go down.
Damn, that's just crazy.
Yeah. You know?
In the Fed, they it's different.
Yeah. Yeah, it's different in the feds.
Yeah, in the Feds.
But state is worse.
Oh, yeah.
They're better off in the feds.
Yeah, yeah. I learned that from just being in the feds a couple weeks.
Yeah.
The feds sweeter than the state, bro.
Because you get more of like the high end, the white collar criminals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's sweeter, you know.
Yeah.
You don't really see the savages.
No. They're all the
because
same.
Mostly everybody had money. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Suggest some shit in the comments, bro. You know what I'm saying? And also hit the post notifications, man. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, bro. Peace.